Good morning. It is 8 o'clock on Friday the 8th, 9th? I don't know. I've lost track with going between time zones. But I am back from my trip. Yesterday I just kind of got back into work and I was like kind of struggling quite a bit with jet lag, so I decided not to vlog. But since I have to get back into everything today, and then tomorrow we're doing a bird walk and Sunday going to the nursery, I thought it would be quite a nice time to vlog again. Now that I have the camera, I feel like it more. I just get excited to do it. And it's so much easier because there's no like setup. So I thought today I'd just bring you along with me, trying to get back into the flow and trying to avoid jet lag day 2. So the things that really helped when I landed in Australia was sitting in the sun. That was a big one. And what my doctor suggested was, give me a sec. The doctor basically said to me that I need to start the routines of, I need to change my sleeping pattern from when I'm on the plane already. So for example, when I flew to Australia, I had to make sure that I stayed awake when it would be daytime and slept when it would be nighttime in Australia. So even if my body wanted to do the opposite, I needed to try and like get into that routine. And I think that really helped. And I did that. I'm gonna have to like catch you all up on my flights at some point today or tomorrow. But I did that with sleeping this time as well. So I was pretty okay. Like Wednesday when I got home, I did get very tired sort of around midday, and then managed to pull myself out of it and unpack my bag, which is unheard of. I literally never unpack my bag the day I get home. Never, ever, ever. I do it on the other side. I never do it here. So I did that to keep myself busy. But sitting in the sun, changing sleeping patterns, staying hydrated, and like especially staying awake when you can feel that your body is trying very hard to go to sleep when it's not bedtime in the time zone you're in. So like yesterday I wanted to have a nap midday when I took my lunch break, because that is kind of ordinarily what my bedtime would be in Australia, and I had to literally take like almost like a pre-workout to keep myself awake, because otherwise I would have just landed up sleeping like it's bedtime. Can't do that. So today is day 2. I think I've said that already. I'm like, honestly, I'm quite fuzzy, but I already waffle in the best of times, so I do apologize. And right now I'm just busy looking for socks because my feet are freaking cold, so I'm not focusing that well on what I'm saying anyway. So I will catch up with you in a bit. Let me just find my socks, figure out what the day holds. Can't get sunshine because it's not a sunny day, but I'm gonna try and figure out what I gotta do. Phoebe's very confused by this camera because she's not seen it before. She's being very funny. It's just a camera. It is quite a bit later, but I wanted to just get my to-do list kind of going in my head, write out everything that I need to get done now that I'm back, like plan what days are for what. And then I had a very necessary long shower, shaved, washed my hair. I've got quite a breakout going here, so I was trying to like tend to that. And now I'm going to make a cup of coffee and sort out my office, which is pretty much in shambles from before I left. And it's very sunny in there, so I feel like if I work in there, then it'll kind of tick both boxes, like getting work done and working in the sun. I was considering working in bed, but I feel like it's just gonna tell my brain the wrong thing, like it's chill time, but it's not. So I'm gonna sort that out now. It is lunchtime and I want to try and show you this cute thing. How Frank watches TikToks so intently. I'm just gonna turn the volume right down so that it doesn't get picked up by the tube. Okay, I hope he does it now. I mean, he's kind of doing it. B-roll. That's all I'm trying to do. It's the end of the day. And this cat who I don't want. Oh, I'm just vlogging. This cat has clearly realized that I've been away right now because she is like attached to me. I was just trying to get some pretty B-roll to add like a nice mood of like calm, like clock ticking, you know, and I saw that her tail just like comes across the screen.
It's the coldest hand we run down this land where the ocean lands. It's the tallest sound, the damn smallest crowd, but their hearts break loud. Far from ever feeling lost with me, I'll push you back towards the land and sea. They're going down for love, and love is free. Stick with me and I will guarantee you're never lost alone. Come with me.
You have to make yourself small.
Never lost alone, the crowd with me. Everywhere you go, I'll be. Anywhere you go, I'll see. You're never lost alone, the crowd with me.
So we've just finished the bird walk, and the guy who was kind of hosting it made friends with him and his partner, and they invited us for breakfast at the Milnerton Aquatic Club. So that's where we're at now.
I don't know how to be a poet or a
It's 6 p.m, so quite a bit later than when I recorded last, but I had every intention of catching up on some stuff today, and I'm just so tired. So I've been lying with my little baby, who you can probably hear purring. Oh, there's a whisker. Lying with her. I finished a book on my Kindle. Let me show you this. This cat literally thinks that I am a mother, and it's very cute. And I've missed her so much, I'm just like letting her get away with it, to be honest. Look at how cute you are. Look, that's you. Look, it's you. Aww. Anyway, so that is why I haven't vlogged today, because I have had nothing to vlog, because I've just been lying in bed on my squishmallow. We're approaching PMDD time, so this is kind of normal for this time. Baby, I'm just holding the camera with that hand, if you don't mind. You can come here. It's about an hour and a half later, and I've now increased from one clingy baby to 2 clingy babies. So I've got one under the blanket at my feet and the other one lying right next to. Let me show you. So he's there and the other one is there under the blanket. What? Oh. Good morning. It is Sunday morning, and I'm sure you've already seen the beautiful clip of Frank nearly falling on his head, which was both funny and very confusing at the same time. Anyway, he's fine. He managed to get himself out of it. We're gonna go to the garden center with my mom this morning because it is Arbor Week, and so the trees are buy one get one free. And after all of the walking around in the botanical gardens and all of the places that just felt like an absolute jungle, I'm feeling very inspired to start spring off with. So that's the plan, and then we're gonna go to my mom's house to set up her bird feeder, help her with a few computer bits, and then we both have work to catch up on later today before the week starts. So that's the plan for this Sunday. I'm just doing some very quick, very basic makeup because I'm having a bad hair day, so it made sense to just put makeup on. I feel like that absolutely fixes everything, and I'm not doing it properly. I am not caring too much about what it looks like at this stage because it's not like I'm going to an awards evening. I also really need to have my eyebrows waxed and tinted, which I was gonna do before Australia, but some things came up and I was sick, so I was supposed to do it at the same time as my nails, which, as you can see, refocusing, look horrendous, which is very abnormal for me. Generally I have my nails done so that I look somewhat like put together. That is so much blush.
I thought that we would meet her at Lisa's or whatever the place is that we're going.
Beautiful spring day in Cape Town. Perfect day to shop for trees. Hi guys. I'm alone in the car because despite the rain, I had some fun. So I've wanted to get a lift back with my mom. I got a huge maidenhair on a trellis for half price, more than half price. It was like 60% off. I could not leave it. I'll have to show you in a very clever way because it's going to be in the front of the house, and I obviously don't show the front of the house. So I'm going to have to be smart about how I show you, but I have to show you because it's beautiful and it's still pouring. So happy spring, I guess.
Skies are getting clear, you see everything just.
I think the cats missed us while we were out, or just Vaughn. Really?
I have to get up and do some work soon. I don't know how I'm going to do that.
You can't. You have to stay with them. That's the rules. If a cat sits on your lap, you have to stay. And you have two, so you have to double stay. And maybe we should finish Ron's Gone Wrong. His face says, that's not happening. You're beautiful.
Winchester's getting jealous.
Are you jealous? It's that Sunday evening vibe where you realize everything you wanted to do over the weekend in spare time, everything you wanted to do before the week starts, and now the sun is about to set and it's Sunday and you haven't done any of it. So now I'm sitting catching up and I made a list. I'm hoping that I'll be able to tick a few things off. It's raining, so I don't feel like I can go outside and put all the plants at the places and everything, which is good because that would be a very easy way to procrastinate on what I'm supposed to be doing.
Alright, but still I'm here.
So I just got up to go to the bathroom, and when I came back, Frank has decided to be in charge of the to-do list, which kindly means I cannot see anything. And his assistant is very much sleeping on the job. So yeah, that leaves me a tiny bit stuck, to be honest. Right, I've wrapped on the work that I'm gonna do today. Tomorrow is another day, and I will have to carry on with things. The rest of it's really just like, it's work, just some things that I had wanted to update like as I've seen them. So I can do it tomorrow. The rest is fine. But what has to happen now is that things need to kind of be less crazy around the house before the week starts, and a fair amount of our dining room table has again become my dumping ground, and I'm just looking at it now. Let me show you. So this is the situation. Australia, 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 Australia today. So I just want to pack this stuff away. And then the kitchen is also a little bit crazy again, thanks to me partially. And this, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna put something on and probably put you on a time lapse. And then also I need to just see what the office is looking like. Oh, I've made a mess here again. Do I really want to do this now? Probably not. I'm starting to run out of energy. So this might have to actually be a tomorrow problem, but maybe while I'm talking I'll just pack away my makeup and that will help a bit. So basically, now that I'm on Yukon, I need to keep a very consistent bedtime and wake up time, because I have to take the Yukon before 9 a.m. So it means that I naturally get tired much earlier in the evening, and then I wake up a bit more naturally around 7:30ish. But while my clocks have been incredibly confused, I've been waking up around 4 and then around 5, and then yeah. Also just reminded I want to start this book now. Finished the one on my Kindle. It was okay. It was fine. They saved the twist that wasn't very twisty for the last, you know, at the bottom it says like how long you have left of the book. I think it was like 39 minutes left of the book, and then they put in this very rushed twist, and then it was like, okay, cool, 2 weeks later. So anyway, hopefully this one is a good one, because I've read a few very, very good books lately, and that very subpar one kind of killed my buzz of reading. Sprayed catnip on all their toys. Oh, I'm just making a video hoping that you'll do something funny again. Maybe I got some on the table leg. I think I got some on the table leg. He's doing that funny open mouth smell. Oh, there's Winchester cleaning one. very good singer. I'm not going to pretend I am. Good morning. It is Monday. I have decided that I am going to just put on cozy clothes today and crack on as quickly as possible. And then I'll probably have a bath tonight. So I know that it doesn't really matter. I don't want to say it doesn't matter. I always want to be saving water, but we had a drought. It was bad. Like, we honestly thought Cape Town was going to run out of water. We were talking about day 0. Sometimes I forget you can't follow me. So anyway, so I generally won't shower in the morning and then bath in the evening. To me, it's a bit of an either or because water. Before I get started on a Monday work day, I opened my cupboard and there was this like tornado of cat hair / dust bunny. So I'm gonna go grab the vacuum and just vacuum this tiny bit quick. Kudzai will be coming. If you're new here, Kudzai helps us clean our apartment. She is technically more like my sister at this stage because we met her like 5 or 6 years ago. I don't know, we even spent her birthday, like, she spent her birthday with my family because her family's in Zim. So she was sick last week and I haven't actually seen her since I went to Australia, so I'm sure when she comes tomorrow I'll try to grab some videos of us reuniting. Anyway, yeah, so she was sick on Thursday and so place hasn't been vacuumed in a little while, to be honest, since probably before then. So I'm going to do that quickly and then I'm going to make the bed and try to get started on the day. It's a gloomy day. I'm saying that and I'm looking outside and it doesn't look gloomy at all. Also, just excuse any, like, I'm not even going to call it mess. It's not mess. It's organized chaos. There are piles of things. We don't live in a show house. I'm just going to be honest. This is our lives. We're 2 adults with ADHD. This is all my piles. But anyway, I'm not going to, like, quickly tidy the shot. There's no reason. This is a vlog. It's not like an architectural digest video. Okay, awesome.
Thanks for letting me know.
Cool.
Alright, good luck.
Good luck to you too. Alright, just some context. I joined a last minute focus mate session so I could tidy the office very fast. Let me just put you like that.
Birds in the sky. I'm happy to fly away.
10 to 2. I've just sat down for lunch. Made myself a salad. Well, say I made myself, but it is a pre-packaged one that I just added air fryer chickpeas to. It's been such a weird day. Pouring with rain, and then as you can see now, like, beautiful sunshine. It's so bizarre. It never makes sense to me how people do like mukbang and such, because chewing and talking don't work together. I'm already regretting my idea of let me have lunch and chat, because it's not going to work. I've got a meeting at 4, so it's going to be mostly just like having my lunch, putting my head down, getting some good focus in before that, because after that it will be kind of the end of the day for me. So I probably won't chat too much until then, because I feel like working time lapses are like boring to watch unless you enjoy putting them on and working at the same time. If that is the case, you can let me know, because I literally use FocusMate for that exact thing of there just being like a human being there. And I used to watch these YouTube videos of like work with me, and it's literally just a guy for 25 minutes sitting typing, and then his 10-minute break, he'll just have like random footage that he's taken over time, and then it'll come back and work again. Can totally do that, but I don't want to do it if it's going to be dead boring. So yeah, let me know.
Sunlight, dearest sunlight, I am calling you across the old room.
It is pretty late on, what day are we on today? Tuesday. I haven't filmed much today except for, I think, Kudzai's Proud Bum Bums clip, which I will put in here. Kudzai just harvested these veggies from our garden. She's very proud. Where's the bums though?
It's there.
Yeah. This is her proudest one because it looks like a bums. And so yeah, we're actually, the garden is going well because she is now monitoring and harvesting a bunch. I actually haven't looked outside. Let me see if I can see. Okay, so this is Vaughan / Kudzai's veggie garden. That one is where she took the beetroot out of, and then these, she was doing something here today, I think potatoes or something. She's going to harvest these on this end. Can't remember what that is. And then here just below the window are some more things, and Vaughan got some more seeds. That was pretty much the most exciting part of today. The rest, I am heading for the devil in my belly time. And so I'm in, what does TikTok call it? I know it's science, not TikTok, but TikTok talks about the luteal phase a lot, I think. Anyway, PMDD time. I'm very tired, and so I just, when I was sitting focusing, like when I got into focus mode, I focused as hard as I could, didn't even pick up the camera, tried to stay off my phone, and then in the like breaks in between, I was basically lying down watching TikToks or YouTube or whatever. So it wasn't really much to film, and I didn't want to do like a ton of time lapses, and the time lapses of me just like sitting working. And now I got some pizza. Also, yes, I am wearing the same thing as yesterday because I was cleaning up some of my own plant stuff, so I just put on dirty clothes after I had showered. I'm gonna have a bath while Vaughan's in a meeting, and then we're gonna watch Barbie movie. Actually, no, I'm not gonna. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. Let me pause. I'm not going to have a bath. I'm going to have a quick shower because I don't want to watch Barbie movie too late because it is a weeknight. But we have pizza, and Vaughan actually said I could put makeup on him, which I've decided against because I need to wash my brushes. But I could have. We're gonna have a little movie night on a Tuesday. Very wild. And pizza, and I'm going to try and get some of his reactions to Barbie movie because, to be honest, he's been wanting to watch it since before I did. So I'm very excited. I didn't take any videos while we were watching. I'm in full pink PJs though, and I cried again. Even more this time because I was anticipating the parts where I'd cry. So I'll chat to Vaughan about it tomorrow. We're both just busy getting ready for bed because it's 10 o'clock and the power is going off at 10. Might even go off while I'm busy recording this. And Phoebe is busy chasing imaginary things. So, good night.
Bring me to the valley of peace. Spare my heart and I'll reach to the end of the road. Release me from the chains of my mind.
I just realized I didn't give any context to why I'm jamming like this, and I meant to, but I forgot. Basically, I found the best 8D playlist ever. I will link it below. If you need to focus, give it a shot. On that note, something I wanted to say, I was listening to a podcast with Dr. Mike and a psychologist, and they were talking about when people online talk about ADHD and it becomes prescriptive. So like this worked for me, it might really work for you can sound like a prescription. And I just wanted to say that at any point in my vlogs, if I'm telling you that something worked for me, there is a chance it might not work for you, because ADHD is so personal and so variable. I just wanted to make it clear, like, I am not trying to give you solutions or anything. I have just found, like, for myself, it's quite helpful when people say, like, I tried this and I tried that, and then I'll try the things and keep what works and what doesn't. And I know, even because, like, with Vaughan, if he were to listen to music with words in, he wouldn't be able to focus, but if I know the songs, then I can focus absolutely fine. He would be more of a quiet place study person, and I would be more of like a coffee shop buzz around me kind of person. This piece of hair is really annoying. So yeah, I just wanted to put that in as like a disclaimer. None of this is a solution necessarily. If I do take any supplements, which I think I've spoken about, I don't really. Anything that I do in my ADHD treatment is all working together with my psychiatrist, my doctor, like my GP, and my psychologist. And a lot of the time, if I'm going to try something, then I will ask them first. And that's kind of like part of the supplement thing, is like I asked a GP, like, here's a list of what TikTok says really helps, what is worth me taking, what is not, etc. Basically, none of them are scientifically backed. That doesn't mean they don't work. That doesn't mean they might not help you. The only one that she said has scientific backing at this stage is omega-3. So yeah, anyway, I was jamming to an 8D playlist. I'll put it below, but the point overall is none of this is advice. I am not saying it's going to work for you. I'm not saying it's not going to work for you. I'm just saying I like this. You might not. I'm not endorsing it. I'm just sharing, basically, in a very long way of saying it. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I get that out there while it's fresh, because when I watched it last night, I was like, hey, that actually makes sense. And I think maybe when I'm not in a focus mode, because right now I was like deep in focus with this playlist, then I will talk about what I read about the theory behind it, etc. But right now I need to focus, and I'm going to keep jamming, put you on a time lapse. Let's do this together. I actually, like, I'm literally itching to listen to the music again. I'm itching.
Pain I cannot define pierces me.
Oh gosh, that was funny. So I had the music on. I was like jamming out for like 5 seconds. No, a minute and a half maybe. And I just had this weird feeling, like, what if someone is at the gate? So I got up, because we ordered groceries. I got up and I looked at the guy who was standing there, and I was like, hey, I'm so sorry. I was listening to music and my playlist is just so on fire today. I like forgot that the world existed, and he was just laughing like crazy. It's like, I was about to phone you, but I wasn't sure. I'm now making coffee because we have one last grocery delivery, and I don't want to get back in the zone and miss it. Thank goodness I just had that feeling. But also, like, what if he was standing there while I was vlogging and he just didn't want to say anything because he thought I was in a meeting, and I was like having a whole rant. No, we're not gonna make up situations. We're not gonna do that.
Way down, 'cause all I ever want is you. Even sometimes I realize.
So it is Thursday, and I am going to end the vlog here. I had my hair cut today, so some of my curls are coming back. I'm going to need to just do like a hair mask, because there's a few that haven't gotten the memo yet. Get some moisture back, but I mean, they're looking so much better, and my fringe has not been decent in a while, so I'm very happy about that. I actually tried a new person because it was a 5-minute drive and I didn't have to consider traffic. And here's the biggest part, I could message for the appointment. I don't know if that makes a difference for you, but if I have to phone, it's not happening. If I need to like schedule it in a way that I can't just like send a message and be like, hey, I've got these times, is this possible or not, then I just land up neglecting it. And like I really liked the guy I went to before, but there's essentially like one, this sounds so ridiculous saying it out loud, but it's honest, so I'm gonna say it. There's one traffic light that takes like 10 to 15 minutes to get through, and I have to do it there and back. So then I was like, oh, but now I'm gonna be spending all this time driving, and for me, when I leave the house, focus is done. So I have to be very vigilant about like go there, get the thing done, come home. If I sit in traffic, I tend to lose a lot of that momentum. So anyway, I'm quite happy with how this turned out. Thankfully, the lady who cut it said her daughter has curly hair because, you know, sometimes you can land up messing the curls up by cutting into it too much. But I am very much in love with it, and the color's looking pretty cool too. Though I have pulled out 3 grey hairs today. Three. And that was after pulling out about 5 last week. And I don't mind if I go grey, I just don't want that texture, that like hard sticking out straight thing. Anyway, I'm going to end the vlog here. This weekend is a lot of spending time with family. It's Vaughn's birthday on Tuesday, so I probably won't film anything for the next few days, and then I will pick it up again when there's something more than just like time lapses of me working. I need to clear out my clothes, so that'll hopefully be the next one. I know I said I'd continue with part 2 of decluttering, and I haven't done that. But I also traveled, so fair play to me, I think. So I will see you in the next one. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I saw that 72% of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed, which is fine. I'm not saying that in like a judgy way. I'm just saying like I literally don't say it. And apparently people say that if you say it, then it's a better reminder. I don't know. But I will see you next time. Bye.